Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. For years, fans of Sister Wives watched Janelle Brown carry herself with quiet strength, dedication, and relentless sacrifice. She was the wife who handled the finances, budgeted every dime, and often gave up her own comforts to help build a foundation for Kody Brown's plural family dream. But now, in a shocking revelation that's rocking the Brown family fanbase and throwing the Coyote Pass legacy into complete chaos, Janelle has exposed the full extent of her financial contributions, and it's jaw-dropping. She finally admits, after years of silence, that the majority of the family's assets were legally hers in the first place. Despite this, Robyn Brown is still likely to receive a share, but why? In her most candid and raw confession yet, Janelle has made it known that she's been the backbone of the Brown family's finances since day one. She gave freely in the name of family unity, handling taxes, funding housing, and paying off loans that weren't even hers. But as the family fractured and the other wives began to exit, her blind loyalty began to fade. She is reviewing the hard truth now that she is spiritually and emotionally broken free of Kody, and the numbers just don't add up. Janelle reportedly provided a massive chunk of the down payment for the family's original Flagstaff homes, took out loans in her name, and funneled years of her personal earnings into a family trust that no longer benefits her. Fans, and Janelle herself, were furious when rumors began to circulate that Robyn Brown, Janelle's last wife, might inherit or retain access to the shared properties and bank accounts. Why would Robyn, who allegedly came into the family last and contributed least financially, be entitled to a portion of the assets Janelle created on her own? Janelle's decision to speak out, according to family insiders, was prompted by her discovery that Robyn and Kody had allegedly been secretly consolidating control over shared real estate and other joint holdings, particularly the Coyote Pass land on which Janelle lived in her RV, while Robyn remained cozy in a $900,000 home. The tension between the two women has reportedly reached a boiling point. While Janelle has never been one for public drama, this time she isn't holding back. She has documented bank transfers, property deeds, and business investments with her name and contributions, not Robyn's, on the majority of them. According to her, Robyn was more focused on her boutique, My Sister Wife's Closet, and personal home life, while Janelle was building equity, securing loans, and even funding family emergencies from her own savings. Yet with the polygamist family breaking apart, Kody's financial allegiances remain firmly with Robyn. It's no secret that Robyn has long been viewed as the favorite wife, and her influence over Kody is evident. But what's truly enraging fans and financial analysts alike is that Robyn may walk away from the Sister Wives saga with more wealth than any of the original wives who built the empire. Mary and Christine have both moved on, and while they were each smart in distancing themselves emotionally, Janelle was still entangled in shared assets and responsibilities. As a result, her departure is far messier, both legally and financially. What's most infuriating to both fans and insiders is that Robyn reportedly never brought in the same level of financial resources that the other wives did. Her boutique business collapsed with minimal profits, and her involvement in the show became more about emotional manipulation and personal gain. Janelle, on the other hand, worked part-time jobs, invested in wellness ventures like Strive with Janelle, and was the first person to support the family's long-held desire to construct homes on Coyote Pass. But now that dream is dead, and the nightmare of dividing assets fairly has begun. In a recent sit-down with producers, leaked according to multiple fan forums, Janelle explained how she was advised by her attorney to assert her financial rights before Kody and Robyn attempt to legally reposition the assets. There is no better time to act. Janelle claims that Robyn and Kody have been attending private legal sessions to assert their claim to the majority of the family's wealth. And what's worse, Robyn may have insisted that since she is Kody's only legal wife, she deserves the lion's share of everything left. The audacity of that claim has outraged longtime viewers. Robyn's legal marriage to Kody was once justified to adopt her children, but now, it seems to have been used to gain sole authority over the Brown family's crumbling empire. Robyn doesn't deserve a dime of what she didn't earn. according to Janelle's position. And yet, the legal system might disagree. Because so much of the family's financial structure was set up with shared titles and unclear contracts, Robyn may very well be entitled to half, if not more, of what Janelle worked to create. Cody's ongoing financial difficulties add another layer to the scandal. From tax liens to rumors of bankruptcy, the man who once prided himself on building a plural family empire is now reportedly relying on Robyn's legal position to shield himself from total collapse. And who does that put in the crosshairs? Janelle, the woman who gave everything, time, money, energy, now faces the possibility of watching it all be handed to Robyn on a silver platter. Janelle tearfully admits, "I didn't build all this so someone else could take it when they didn't lift a finger," in one of the most moving scenes ever captured on camera. Her pain is not just financial, it's emotional betrayal. For years, she stood by a man who promised fairness and unity. However, in the end, it appears that Cody followed only the rules of favoritism and manipulation. And Robyn? She remains silent, offering carefully worded interviews that avoid the topic entirely, further enraging viewers who are now demanding she step aside and do the right thing. It is abundantly clear that legacy matters more than land or money. Janelle's legacy. Her children, her contributions, and her future. Fans have taken to social media in support, urging her to lawyer up and fight for what's hers. Some even started GoFundMe-style campaigns to raise awareness of her unfair treatment, though Janelle herself has politely declined, preferring to face the legal battle privately. Still, the message is clear. Janelle Brown is no longer the quiet wife in the background. She is stepping forward, and this time, she has receipts. As this financial war unfolds, one thing is certain. The Sister Wives saga is far from over. With Robyn clinging to her legal position, Cody spiraling in the wake of financial ruin, and Janelle exposing every asset she ever brought to the table, the battle lines are drawn. And in a surprise turn of events, Janelle may win the last word and the final dollar, rather than Robyn. As Sister Wives continues to evolve post-divorces, with Christine, Janelle, and Mary no longer spiritually or legally tied to Cody Brown, the next chapter in the hit TLC reality show is shaping up to be its most unpredictable yet. With the Brown family fractured, emotionally drained, and financially strained, new alliances, shocking betrayals, and fresh beginnings are brewing behind the scenes, and they are nothing short of explosive. Cody Brown, who was once the self-assured patriarch of a family with multiple members, is now clearly breaking down as a result of the emotional backlash, public criticism, and financial strain. Once surrounded by 4 wives and over a dozen children living in semi-harmony, he now finds himself in a downsized world where only Robyn remains by his side, and even that loyalty seems to be fraying. Sources close to the Browns suggest that Robyn, who has long been blamed by fans for the family's collapse, is beginning to feel the heat as cracks in her once unshakable alliance with Cody emerge. The trust between them, built on years of closeness and favoritism, is reportedly being tested due to financial pressure and an evolving dynamic where Robyn is no longer protected by the illusion of unity within the Brown household.